All right, guys, welcome back. Going into hour number 2 here of Roleplay Vigil. Bongo, you are running towards this tent where the lightning just crashed down?
Yes.
Okay. What do the rest of you do as this lightning crashes down into the tent? Are you running towards it? Are you
Are
running
we
away from
near
it?
the tent?
You're probably within seconds of running there if you want to, a couple hundred feet.
All right. And I know it's not coming towards me. It's just like it's going at the tent.
Yeah, like the lightning crashes down and you just see like this, like Kang's tent basically just evaporate in some sort of an explosion.
All right.
More elemental than like fire explosion.
I'm not running towards the tent.
Okay. Riley or Dongo, are you guys going to make any actions?
I dash back towards it, yeah. Fearful of what's happened to Kang.
Yeah. I'll shadow walk there.
Okay. Shadow walking, you're probably going to meet... actually, you're probably going to be the first one there, Dongo. Riley and Bongo, you guys will most likely show up around the same time. Dongo, you walk over there, or sorry, shadow walk over there. And as you shadow walk into... do you go, like, what is the area that you're going into? Right into his tent? Right around his tent? What do you... You tell me.
It would be right around because I have to see the place I'm shadow walking to. So the closest I can get to the entrance.
Okay. You shadow walk pretty close to the entrance. It's very, very... I mean, it's like an explosion just happened, so you're not able to see directly through this. There's a lot of smoke, a lot of kicked up dirt and everything. But you hear a lot of, like, crackling noises, like electricity crackling against either the ground or something.
Okay. I'll walk in slowly, kind of like, yeah.
Okay, as you slowly kind of approach the inner area of this tent, you start to see like a bright light in front of you, but it's more like it's intermittent to where it's kind of like flashing, like lightning is constantly happening in a small area in front of you, and it's getting louder and louder as you approach. Bongo and Riley, about this time you guys show up as well. It's still pretty foggy outside, but you guys see this light as well. And Zatson, from a couple hundred feet out, you can see it as well, although you're not able to see the other three.
Gotcha.
Where is this light coming from?
It's coming from the center of what was the tent. It's kind of in the place where Kang was.
I'll take a step back, wait for Bongo, and be like, "Hey, this seems like it could. I don't want to get electrocuted, so maybe you should go in."
Yeah, I actually have pretty much the same resistance to electricity as you do. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go in and same time. I'm not dying alone, that's for sure.
How about this? I summon my unseen servant.
Okay, do you got a roll for that?
Nope, it's a cantrip.
Oh, okay. So, what does it look like when you summon this thing?
It's just like sort of a ghostly figure, but he's got like lightning sort of, I guess, crackling on the outside.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of like put your hand out and this lightning comes out from your fingertips and forms this little servant next to you.
Mm-hmm. I send him
He's
in.
got really big eyes and he looks at you.
I try and have him bring out the candle, or just walk in and bring out anything.
Okay. You see him start. You can only see him through all of the smoke and all of the debris or whatever, the dirt in the air, by his lightning that is on his person.
Right.
And as he goes into this thing, you see like his light and this larger source of light slowly actually get closer and closer. And as they get closer, he seems to basically like merge into this other light source. And you hear like a lot of like cackling electricity noises as it happens, and then it goes back to normal.
Does he come back out?
It doesn't seem to.
Okay. I don't know if it's safe to go in there if my servant's not coming back out.
I go to the forest. We're on the edge of the forest, right?
I mean, you're probably 5 minutes away from it, yeah. You're not directly on the edge of the forest.
I just look for something big that I can pick up and throw at it.
I mean, what are you looking for specifically?
A log, a rock, debris.
Yeah, I mean, you look down on the ground, you see like a piece or a pole of the tent, some metal structure that was once holding up the tent. You pick it up.
All right, so I pick up the pole and I move close to the tent, and then I like throw it kind of so it would land on this light.
On the what?
On the light.
Oh, okay, yeah. You take this metal thing, you toss it over there, and as you toss it, it definitely hits whatever it is. You hear like really, really loud cackling noises, and then the metal pole just shoots off out to the side. You see like this metal pole just like shoot off into the sky, electrified in some sense.
All right, well that was my experiments. I suppose we could just leave this thing here. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
Look, yeah, something's going on here, but I don't think it's safe to go in the tent, so let's just leave it alone until it dies down, hopefully.
Zetson, what are you doing in all of this?
I'm just watching them.
You're kind of just on the outskirts of the...
Yeah, I'm not moving to go closer to that.
Okay.
Basically, there's just like lightning continually like transmitting.
No. It only cracked down once. The source of
okay.
light is on the ground. There's nothing
And
connecting to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we could trick the king to walking over this. Let's just all look really vulnerable or something right now.
I'm guessing he's resting on some kind of throne. I don't even know if he even knows what we're doing right now.
You guys are kind of standing around watching this source of light. It actually starts to move towards the center of the camp that you're in, very, very slowly. And as it does, you can kind of see little spouts and shoots of electricity going off to the side. The smoke and whatever is clearing.
Is there any water anywhere?
I mean, there's definitely like a horse trough. There's bales or buckets of water throughout the camp.
Okay. I grab a bucket of water and now I throw that on top of it.
Okay. You run over to the side of the camp. You pick up a bucket of water. You think it's water, and you throw it onto this thing. And as you do it, it's even louder than when it hit the ground. It just makes this like really, really annoying cackling noises, as if you would throw like water onto an actual electrical outlet or something like that. Drop a hairdryer into a shower, stuff like that.
Is it spreading like fire, or is it moving as a unit?
You look closer and you see that it's moving as a unit. It's not spreading like a fire. Like there's no trail behind it. It seems to be moving as one solid thing.
So then I go into the tent, which is now unelectrified.
So you're going in behind it?
Yeah, I'll go around it.
Yeah, as you go in behind it, the smoke's pretty much gone in that general area. And as you do, the tent is just like whatever was there is no longer there. You see bits of concrete just kind of thrown everywhere. You're not sure if it's actual concrete or stone or if it's Kang or what.
Okay.
But the tent is just in ruins. Like it's completely destroyed.
I'll pick up a little piece of the concrete rubble.
Okay. You bend over and pick up a piece.
And walk over to Riley and...
They're a few feet from you. You have no problem getting over there.
Dongo. I think he's gone, guys. I kind of show him a piece of the rubble. I think he's dead.
What is the saying that your people have with us? We should say some words. What were they?
We don't have any words for lizard men.
No,
all of our words are about shorter people, and
No, my
gnomes.
mistake. It was Cobblepot who had the words.
Well, perhaps my brother will know, since he prays to Cobblepot, the one true best god.
I will pray to Cobblepot right now and hope that he will enlighten me with his words. God, Cobblepot, do you have any words for our lizard man who has passed away from this earth and into a different realm?
You don't get
Please
an answer.
Enlighten me.
It's quiet
God,
in your head.
Cobblepot, the best god of all times.
You don't hear anything. You hear this, and then that's it. Nothing else is said.
My eyes go. My eyes like I turn my eyes upwards, and I say,
That's good.
I said, that was it. That was it, guys.
As you're praying,
as
like,
I've watched this
Yeah, go
happening, I'm slightly touched. I've seen a lot of war and death as the Great Scale War had happened during my childhood, and I'm a little touched by Dongo's prayer.
Okay. This thing that's moving into the middle of the camp is now in the middle of the camp. The dust is all cleared. Bongo, it catches, or you're like staring at this thing as you're waiting for your brother to contact Cobblepot, and it looks like a figure that is made completely of lightning or electricity, some sort of lightning elemental, and it is staring at you with two like pristine white eyes. As it looks at you, it basically doesn't say anything. It's just like staring right at you.
What do you want?
Its mouth opens, but it only makes noises as if like electricity is hitting something. It's not communicating in any words that you understand. Or any
Perhaps
language.
I can communicate with this creature.
You have a way to do that?
Yeah, but I would have to touch it. I don't know if I want to touch it.
Yeah, probably not a good idea, actually. To touch it.
I will cast Revelation. It's a 5th level spell.
Okay. What does that do?
And your deity answers your prayers with a moment of perfect understanding. The GM will shed light on the current situation. When acting on information, you take +1 forward.
Okay, so you get to ask me a single question, right? Is that my understanding of it?
I don't know if it's a single question. It says,
What was
"We'll
the
answer
name
my
of it?
prayers
Oh,
with a
Revelation.
moment."
Your deity answers your prayers within a moment of perfect understanding. The GM will shed light on your current situation. Okay, so you're basically praying to Cobblepot?
Yep.
Or continuing your prayer, I should say.
Yeah. It's like, God Cobblepot, I received your last message, and everyone was truly moved by it. But now, I actually need you to come through on this and tell me what the fuck that lightning thing is, and what's going on, if it's dangerous, what we should do about it, please.
I will message you what Cobblepot says, then you can choose to tell the party or not.
Okay.
Are you not doing anything, Zatson? Are you just kind of on the outskirts? Maggie.
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, like, there's no, I don't, they're just sitting there, like, praying and talking to one another, right?
I mean, Bongo's
from
kind
my
of like,
perspective.
yeah. I mean, you see this creature in the middle of the camp that is made of, as you're looking closer, it looks to be made of just lightning, but it is keeping a form to itself, and you can see that.
But is it destroying anything? It's just kind of like moving.
It's kind of just sitting
right?
in the center of the camp, yeah.
Okay. I keep my eye on it and like turn so that I'm never to the back of it, but I'm not gonna like move from where I am at the current moment. I'm just gonna keep, and then I'm just gonna continue to like overhear and listen to what the group is saying.
All right, Cobblepot answers your prayer, KATZ. I sent it to you. If you want to read that out, you can feel free. It's up to you.
Oh man. So the prayer comes down just to him and only him. We don't all hear it. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's in his head.
It's in your head.
What is it?
Okay. I'm getting something. I'm getting something right now, guys. The lightning elemental is an elemental spirit, and you should not engage it.
Didn't we already know that?
I don't know. I don't know what happened, guys. But, yeah. I don't know what just happened.
I don't think we do either.
All right. I'm gonna go see if Tim and those guys over there, they're channeling something. Maybe they have something to do with this. I don't know.
Oh, he also said if Tim's around, he should attack full force onto the lightning elemental. He said that.
All right. Well, last I saw them, they were kind of deep in trance.
Okay. Cobblepot also said that if we have any horses, preferably whose name starts with A, it will destroy the lightning elemental if the horse charges onto it.
You know that I knew Cobblepot. Like, do you really want me to crush your dreams and your religion? Like, he wasn't a god. He wasn't a god. And I walk off to where Congo's walking.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
He's a false prophet.
You just literally saw Cobblepot take my body to give us a message. Quite clearly, he is a god.
Everyone knows that he talked like that. That was all he ever said.
Wow. So are we gonna do his bidding or what?
I keep walking.
We're definitely gonna not engage it, if that's what you mean.
Yeah. He said only horses whose names start with A may engage this creature and will destroy upon impact, as well as Tim. He said Tim would be the chosen one.
I find one of they who is not entranced, and I ask him what the Tim and the rest of those guys are doing in the trance.
I mean, are you just looking at
I assume they're all over the camp, right?
Most of them are in tents or in circles.
Okay, I'll find one walking around or in a tent. Or
none of them are walking around. They're all on the ground, and as you approach all of them, none of them respond to you. And as you kind of circle around and look at their face, their eyes are all rolled up in the back.
All of them are entranced. I see. Well,
this as you're doing this, you kind of like wander off. You're looking through all of the tents, just peeking your head in, seeing that they're entranced. This creature in the center of the camp, I guess, as it were. You hear like a really, really high-pitched noise, almost to like hurting your ears, kind of like as if you could hear a dog whistle, to where it just drives you guys all crazy. And then this lightning in the center of the town, or center of the camp, just shoots up into the sky, and it's completely gone.
Do any of the Bay members come back?
You look over, and they're all still entranced.
And the lightning thing's gone.
Yeah, it's no longer here.
That thing just took Kang away. His life or whatever.
Well, let's hope he doesn't kill anyone else. We already prayed for Kang.
Yeah.
I act on brute force again, and the nearest Bay member, I push them over to the ground.
Okay, so you just push one of these guys to the ground while they're in this. Yeah, you have no trouble just pushing him over, and as you do, he doesn't respond. He's still like entranced. His body is just on the ground. He was once sitting Indian style with his legs in a meditative position, and he just like falls over to the side. He doesn't wake up or doesn't come out of the trance. Zatson, what about you? You still on the edge? Just kind of watching?
I'm watching. I was gonna do something, but then the thing exploded. So
is it?
What I was gonna do
is it
wasn't gonna
nighttime?
work.
Oh yeah. It's about 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Let's just get some rest, and then we'll start again in the morning.
Okay. We've discussed this before.
Have they like forgotten that I'm like over there by myself?
No, they're just not paying any
Never.
attention, I guess.
Okay.
Our best friend just died.
Well, I mean, while they're distracted, I guess I could kind of...
No.
No.
I will say, let's tend to the lizard first. we need to either talk to him and figure out what he's about, or tie him up again for the night. And second of all, I've said this before, but we should carry out our missions nighttime. And I would like to have a vote on that now, because, yeah.
Well,
nighttime.
Remember, like, when we go into the forest, it's completely covered.
What do you mean? Yeah, but that's just the forest. In general, I would like for us to sleep during the day and go out at night.
You know what? Actually, I'm on board with this. Riley?
This might render me useless. I can't see at night. There's no more king. I don't have a light source now.
It would not render you useless. I promise whenever I cast Invocation of the Shroud, I will pick you as one of the people that can see through the fog to make up for it.
But that's only see through the fog into the darkness, because it will be night. That doesn't really help much, does it?
Okay.
Right.
Does Riley wear gloves?
Yes.
Riley, hold your hand out.
Can you... No, explain yourself first.
Just put... I'm going to sway you towards these nighttime missions.
Okay, tell me why you need my handout.
Because I'm going to allow you to see.
He will give you the spell that where your gloves glow all the time.
Why couldn't your brother tell me that?
Because he's cool like that.
I don't know why you don't trust me after all we've been through. Right?
Because when we first met, you tried to kill me.
Well,
I haven't forgotten.
Have I tried to kill you since?
I don't know. I don't know what this is about.
All right, hold your hand out for me.
I just hold my hand out.
I cast light on her glove. It's another cantrip.
Okay. Your gloves illuminate. What? Do you get to choose the color of light, Rhyme? I think you do.
Yeah, it'll be like a bright. It's just a bright white.
Okay. Your gloves are now emitting a bright white light. You're the main source of light in a camp.
Doesn't this make me a target for danger now?
They'll definitely be able to see you, but you can kind of point it outwards if you want to. You know, you kind of use it like a... It's like you're flashing a light. I'll call it...
And if we're talking strategy, you're the one who can take the most damage out of us anyway. You're the toughest out of us.
I take off my gloves. I take off my gloves.
How much is the vision, JP, for this?
That's what I'm looking real quick.
Yeah, I was like, is it like a 5 foot? Because that's not very much light.
It looks like it's as much light as a torch, just a normal torch would give off.
Torches are like 15, and it like comes
Something
from you
like
and
that, yeah.
farther away, it like dims. Okay.
Yeah.
How long does this last for, Bongo?
I just closed the book, Ryan. Just look on his sheet.
It doesn't say.
So I guess until it's canceled off.
Yes.
Okay, so this can last for days?
Indefinitely, yes.
Okay, I take my gloves off and I put them under my plate armor.
Okay. So now it looks like your chest is glowing.
Really? It glows through my scale armor?
I mean, your scale armor is not completely... Like, there's...
I put them into one of my boots.
Okay. I mean, there's still light emitting from your boot, but it's not like a... It's not like an all-around, it's just from the tip of it where they're...
Alright.
So,
if this is what
let's go to the lizard. Figure out
that you can see, do you agree to these night missions?
I still think that this puts me in a bad position, but sure, we'll do this.
Let's try him out. If it's bad, then we'll switch back to day.
Okay.
Okay. I walk back to the lizard.
Yeah, I'll go over to the lizard man.
Okay. You're at the lizard man.
Lizard man, you have not run during this. And I want to ask you why.
Why would I run?
because you were kind of a prisoner, so you must want the adventure. You want it.
In plain sight?
Yeah. We were kind of distracted by the lightning stuff. So just admit it. You want to kill people with us. That's what I'm offering you.
I admit nothing. I just stand there.
Do you like blood?
What the fuck? I say nothing. I'm just like, what? Like my like I kind of like raise an eyebrow and I'm like, what?
I will cut my arm a
strange.
little bit with a dagger, and then I'll put it to the lizard man's face.
I absolutely think this guy is fucking crazy. My nostrils like start flaring a little bit, like on my muzzle or snout, and I'm just kind of like, my eyes get like a little widened, and I'm just like,
Lizard man, you like blood.
what?
Look, Dongo,
He's
I
being more
think
hospitable
you're kind of
too.
creeping him out a little bit.
Okay, well, I've tried everything. You guys
All
try
right.
to convince him to join us or kill
right.
him already.
Listen, what was your name again? Speaking to the lizard.
I look at Bongo, right? Your name's Bongo. I'm
Yes.
still trying to get everyone's names.
Yes.
And I go, Zatsin Daggertooth.
Zatsin, why are you here in this camp? Or still here, I should say.
Don't you already know?
Well, things have been kind of hectic here, and I can't really get an answer out of Tim, because they're all meditating or something. Are you against the king?
I have no freaking clue who Tim is, right? JP?
No, none of them
Okay.
gave you a name.
All right.
Are you against the king?
Do I know who this king is that they speak of, JP?
Yeah, you know who King Wick is.
Okay. And like my stance on it as a lizard man.
I mean, you tell me what your stance, but you would know kind of what's been going on just traveling through the world, that King Wick has been terrorizing towns and destroying towns, and that he's back for some reason, but you don't really know anything else than that.
Has he done anything to my kin?
Not really. It's only in this neck of the world.
Okay. And Ryan, what was your question?
Are you against the king?
I'm neither against nor for.
What are you for then?
I don't respond. I just look at him. Or I look away, actually.
Well, listen. We are about to venture off into the woods during the night, as my brother prefers the darkness. And we are the only three awake, aside from you. We are going in there, and we are going to attempt to find the king and bring him down. He's very powerful and dangerous. But seeing as you are the only person awake and we need reinforcements or possibly help, do you want to come with us?
I turn my head back towards him and I go, why would I help you?
Well, this king is an evil man. And he's bringing sort of terror to this land. And, you don't really have to help me because, honestly, you don't really know me or the rest of us. But it will probably benefit you if you came with us.
Yeah, Lizard Man, I don't care if the king's evil, but it's nice to kill people, and you will also get a lot of gold and all sorts of cool stuff.
I stroll over. So, Zatsin, you took the key from the Banshee Queen?
Correct. And JP, do I still have the key?
It is not on your person. Actually, I think Bongo is in possession of it because they gave it to them.
And you're not concerned about a curse that she may have cast on you?
Have I heard of this curse, JP? Sorry, I'm like...
No, you have not.
Okay. Curse?
When we went near her, our friend was cursed by her, and she said that the only way to lift the curse was to defeat the king. You know, she might have done the same to you. She might be looking to extract revenge on you.
Do I know that, can I tell that she's being honest?
I mean, what would... How would you tell that? I think you only have as much as to go on as what Riley's saying.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
it's not like she's got like a tell where she's like winking at you and like.
I mean, I'm a trickster. I'm a thief. I'm well versed
you don't pick
in
up
flexible
on
morals.
You don't pick up on any
I'm
cues.
an honest knight. I'm a knight with light.
I don't know you.
My left boot
I don't know you. You're with this guy who fucking cut his arm open. How am I supposed to know that you're a freaking knight?
What you know is that she seems to be a knight of some sort. You don't know where she hails from or anything. That she has no physical cues or anything like that on when she says this.
So I would not know anything, Kaitlyn. I would not know Riley is that. I just listen to what she's saying and kind of take it in. And
all right. Well, it might be in your best interest to help us find this king, because the Banshee Queen, she might be after you. You could be cursed. If you want a reason to join us, then it could be very beneficial towards you. Myself, you know, I just lost a lizard man as a friend, so
I'm in the department for more lizard men friends.
I need a rebounder lizard man friend. So I'm listening to each of their ploys as to get me into their party. And the curse. So I'm like, curse. And then as Dongo had said, gold. And then do I know where this king is located at by chance? Is it maybe is one of those like ingredients that I need possibly in there, JP?
I mean, not really. Like you don't really know where the king is. You know as much as the party does, or as much as I guess you actually don't know anything that the party does.
Okay, so then I say, where is this king located?
We're not sure, but we have an idea of where he may be. There's some dryad tombstones, and there's 8 of them, and we've already checked one of them, but he can teleport between them, so it's not gonna be an easy find for us. Perhaps for a thief like yourself, there would be much use.
Wait, so you're just telling me about these tombstones that are by each other? That doesn't help. Like, okay. Tombstones are in many places.
Yep, they're on the big forest.
My question.
Big forest. We'll be going around the big forest a lot.
Do I know what the big forest is, JP?
You would know that some of the stuff that you want for these vials resides in forest. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the stuff that you want for this is kind of all across the world, and a lot of it can be found in forest or...
They have no idea what we're talking about, but that's fine. I like it.
Yeah.
So, as soon as he mentions big forest, out from a pocket within my armor, not armor, but I guess I'm wearing like a tunic.
You have pockets.
A pocket of my tunic pops a little rat, a white face with red eyes, and it goes, squeak.